I'm out here getting cars ready for a TV commercial. Believe that, you know. So I figured I'd make a little video. I didn't have nothing else going on. I was just kind of reflecting on the last year. And I tell you what, it's crazy. You know, I've always liked cars, car audio, keeping my car clean. You know, I always liked pulling into the parking lot and having one of the nicest cars, even if it wasn't the newest car, but it still looked the best, you know. So I don't know how I never pictured getting in the car business. And the day I walked in to Briggs, actually my mindset when I was driving past that morning, I was like, dang, there's a lot of cars. And I was hard up. Christmas is coming around. I was trying to make some extra money. And Christmas is coming around. I said, man, there's a lot of cars I could clean. So that's actually how I wound up going in there, asking for my job. And potentially I walked in, you know, met the guys. And they asked, you know, how they could help me. And I told them, I was like, yeah, I'm here, I'm looking for a job. And I said, job doing what? I said, job cleaning cars. And they, you know, told them cleaning cars, maybe looking into selling cars. You know, I'd like to watch the guys and learn how to sell cars maybe. And I told them my name. I said, you know, for some reason, I just chose, man, I'm going to use my full name, which I never used my full name, you know, because everybody's like, oh, Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. Yeah, you know. So, you know, I used my full name. Immediately my boss Joe was like, hey, you're hired. And honestly, at first I didn't even know what I was hired for, because I primarily wanted to clean cars. And I made probably the best decision of my life that day. Probably the best thing that had ever happened to me there, aside of having children, you know, work wise, was to put on a dress shirt. I made a choice to put on a dress shirt before I came to the dealership, even though I was asking for a car cleaning job. And so I did that and just came in, you know, he liked my name. So he gave me the job, and it had never occurred to me that how much I would, you know, like this is my thing, you know. Everybody has their thing and everybody will find their thing, but I never pictured being in the car business, and I don't know how. Like my mindset was get a trade, become good at that trade, you know, make good money doing it. All the men around me were doing construction work, you know, and I was a pretty good carpenter too. Did concrete for a long time. And you know, I kind of dipped my feet in year and a half, couple years in everything. And I could build you a house if I needed to, which will happen one day. But you know, it had never occurred to me to get in the car industry. And now I absolutely love my job. I mean, every single day, like, I'm out here literally getting vehicles ready for a commercial, for a TV commercial, which blows my mind. You know, I never thought that I would be around the type of environment, the type of people that on a regular basis make TV commercials. It just blows my mind to be a part of such a good team that, you know, and well structured, well put together. Like, it's a family. I mean, we're a family here. And you know, we're constantly growing, constantly you know, getting more things accomplished when I thought we were already great to begin with. And the more I learn, the more I love the car industry. Just getting good cars to good people and helping people get what they came for. I was always intimidated by the big dealerships because I wasn't established, you know, and I didn't have but a couple $1,000s down, and you know, so I was always intimidated by them, thinking they were going to tell me no. But now that I've been in the car business, I've come to realize that there's a way, you know, a way for everything to happen, especially here. And the fact that we sell great cars to good people, I mean, it's just all around it's helping people. I mean, there's a handful of deals that I can think of that just warm my heart when I think about them, just because of how we helped them. I mean, it was just like, you know, it was like I was, you you know, it just makes you feel good helping people. And so being a part of this team, having such a good finance team to back me is really a great thing. But anyways, you know, I was just reflecting on the last year and how much I went from, you know, worrying about everything, worrying about if my work was good enough, to just like literally getting vehicles ready for a TV commercial. And you know, I know that they're gonna appreciate what I just did, and it's a really cool thing. So just figured I'd make a little video while I was out here. But you guys know, if anybody needs a car, send them my way. Down here at Steven Tyler Briggs of Fort Scott, I'll be here every day. I mean, I'm available 7/24. So if you guys need a car, I got everything, and I can get you anything. So, all right. Thanks for watching. See you later.